Say something.
Something? Is this a new mic?
Yeah, it's on. Oh no. Yeah. Now you on. Say something.
Something.
All right.
I was about to say. What is that?
What's the word?
The clap.
I gotta clap so I can sync both of them together.
Oh, you sound the clap saying something?
Yeah. And just saying, make sure I can hear you and everything. But welcome back. I know been off another 2 weeks. Hopefully I tried. It didn't work out that well.
Oh, that one time I was supposed to do it, you never did it?
Yeah, I was supposed to do it over spring break.
What happened?
Life. That's all that happened. That's all I can say. Yeah, welcome back to the GOLDBOX podcast. I'm Henry Darnell, aka Hen, aka HENDOG, whatever you want to say, aka. And to my left is again Ashley Anderson, aka. We still got to figure out a nickname.
We got to figure out a nickname for both of them because HENDOG is not gonna cut it.
Oh, wait, scoot up. Wait, scoot up. Wait.
My voice is low. Oh my gosh.
All right, go ahead. Say something.
Something.
Okay, there we go. But again, I'm Henry, aka HENDOG. I'm not trying to waste time. I'm just you would. I couldn't hear you the first time. But welcome back to the GOLDBOX.
Motherly stare.
Welcome back to the GOLDBOX podcast. Yeah. How was your spring break? First of all.
I don't even know if it was a break. That's how it was.
That's how it was.
You?
Trying to get the podcast out for last week. That didn't go out so hot. But we're gonna keep on working on it. And just trying to help out at home. And, yeah.
So you was washing dishes during the spring break?
Yeah.
And having fun?
I had fun.
Oh.
I had fun sleeping. That's about it, really. And then going to the movies. Hey, shoot. I don't care. I really don't care.
You didn't ever come back.
They'll talk about, oh, you an old man. Okay, great. Appreciate it. But, yeah, we're picking up from the last week. Just, what's it? Well, we're gonna pick up on that real quick so we can just finish that off. And after that, we'll go into just other topics. But last week, we said to be continued would be the Nicki Minaj situation. Nah, I apologize for me sounding all nasally and everything. But I went back. Ashley was right. She was right. She dropped 2 diss tracks. And then before that, Nicki Minaj took shots at her while she was in prison. And then she dropped the 2 diss tracks, and then she dropped the one, but she said that she wasn't dropping any because she makes hit records. So, back to the situation was, you said that somebody that is a rap artist that's supposed to be the top doesn't have to drop the mixtape. Or drop a diss track. And I said that you should because of competition.
No.
Okay. We'll go back to what you were saying because that's where we left off last time.
I said that if you are truly qualified, then you don't need to go out your way to prove that you're truly qualified. You just let your natural, actions, behavior show for it.
Because when I went back to the tape and I checked it out, and I'm trying to keep this as brief as possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay with the MCAT.
I know.
And Henry, HENDOG, whatever AKA it is, type thing. Boy, she was late.
Hey,
By 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we on here late. And it's gonna be a short.
Just like somebody from East Texas. Boy, what you
So
sound.
I'm gonna tell on them.
Okay, you can tell on me, hey, but.
And I'm gonna be country by doing it today.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I believe if you want to prove yourself, hey, and you're in that situation, you should be able to show your work on what you're doing in that arena, I think. And if you took shots at them before, you should expect shots to be taken back. I think.
You took shots before.
Because she took shots at her before, like years before this even popped off.
You talking about Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
Oh, I'm too young to remember that.
No, it was like whenever she just came out, she started taking shots at her because that's when she went to jail.
Scratch that, fam. Scratch that, fam. We gonna have to let that go because it was about like over a week ago, and you know I've been on equations and whatnot and learned about birth and cells and how we come to be. So in the meantime, I done forgot about all that drama type thing, so I can't even pick up. So I'm sorry, y'all. I failed y'all today. But however, we can discuss something else.
Okay.
Low key, high key.
Okay, well, Loki, how was it for you as far as transitioning to graduation?
Oh my God.
You can just, it won't be no problem.
Man, transition
Yeah,
to
alright.
graduation. Ooh-wee.
Okay, so, but how, let's just say, how is it going for you? Because I know for me it's a year, and now it's for you it's a few months.
It might sound crazy, but graduating isn't even my top priority right now. Although I'm graduating.
How so?
Because I don't really care about graduating. It's not really that much of an accomplishment. What I need to accomplish more so than anything is the legit MCAT. Like, I don't go to sleep praying like, oh my gosh, I hope my grades come out well so that way I can graduate on time and not be pushed back. No. I go to sleep and I say 512, 512, 512. That's the score that I'm aiming for on the MCAT. So it's like my number one priority. I don't study for class. I study for the MCAT. But ideally, there's no way that I would do well on MCAT and do horrible in class and not graduate.
Okay, so because you're going into the medical field and you're in the sciences and all that kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, since you're trying to go pre-med, you're already pre-med. This is not necessarily the end point. It's not the last goal for you anyway. So
No, that's why I don't really consider it to be that of a priority. Ideally, it's not too much of an accomplishment to me. It's kind of like graduating from high school. To be honest.
yeah, I can understand that because for some people, when you talk about like high school graduation and you talk about grad season, like they're exuberant about it. You know what I'm saying? I have to throw it in that one word, but they're really excited about it, and when that happens, you know, family.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
With the laugh.
care. I don't care. And it just makes it worse because my nose is stopped up. But, you know, most people
Henry
that's.
always sick, y'all. He about to say it's the allergies, watch.
Yeah, hey. I can't control that. That's why I be leaning back when I talk. But most people that's.
Y'all gonna hear him breathing in the mic like, oh my gosh, bro, what's up?
I'm trying not to say
Henry.
I'm not trying to say and I'm not trying to be in here.
Like 15 million times.
I ain't trying to be like Biggie Smalls on the mic. But most people, that's their biggest accomplishment because that's all that most of them done.
Graduating high school?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then.
most definitely, I'm not trying to belittle graduating from that of high school or my bachelor's. It's just that my standards are a little bit higher. And I'm not going to say that both of them were easy because I did get to a point in high school actually where I wanted to drop out of school. Not even, it gets worse than that actually. And I believe I was a sophomore, but that was sometime like after my grandmother passed. So it was like a whole like doing all of this on your own type thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a horrible feeling. So yeah, but I finished high school. Now I remember I was excited 'cause I'm like, oh, I'm going to college. But then I hit another obstacle when coming to college. You know, whenever you apply to financial aid, I don't really think they truthfully consider all complications that one may encounter when applying to school. They only give you a certain amount of like options available as to. I was trying to leave out my parents, and it was not working. Actually, since it wasn't working, I never really and truthfully applied to every school that I wanted to apply to.
Yeah.
I applied. I started every application. The only application that I finished was UNT. I got accepted, and I went for a visit, and I ran into trouble because of financial aid. But that's actually how I ended up at PV. That's a little short version, but it's slightly more complicated than that. So, I mean, graduating from PV is something awesome because I remember crying like a week before I even started Pentacan. Because I literally thought I was going to be like flipping burgers. I was like, bro, I'm too smart to be asking mayo and mustard type thing. Like, that's not for me. Like, I would love to eat the food, you know, while I'm cooking, but I didn't work that hard to finish high school just to do this. Like, I need to be somewhere at anybody's school. Like, give me an assignment, please. So, graduating from both is good. It's just now I'm thinking higher than that. So, ideally, when I graduate from medical school, I'm gonna be live at 5. Okay? Live at 5.
It's picking, like, it's a part of your adventure and your journey, but at the end of the day, it's not just the end all be all for you, especially because we had this talk before. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I know we had this talk before where
What we talk about?
last time where you gotta have like a little bit more patience when it comes to like going pre-med or engineering or going like in an advanced degree.
What do you need patience for?
Because you don't necessarily have the time to just reflect.
I know what you need to understand delayed gratification.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Because it sounds crazy, but a couple of people have asked me like how I've been doing and how I feel and how did spring break make me feel pretty much. And I was like,
You don't even feel like a break.
would it sound weird if I said I feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and excited at the same time?
Huh.
I'm not overwhelmed and exhausted due to the excitement, and I'm not excited because I'm overwhelmed and whatnot. Somehow they just tie together. I'm exhausted, I get frustrated, I'm angry because I'm spending ideally my break time studying. And I'm like, bro, I've been doing this since the beginning of times. Like, there's no such thing as a break for me. And I wanted my last semester as a college student, I wanted to actually like be a college student versus a busy student. I don't know if that sounds, but it didn't happen. And I sit there and I'm like, bro, you got people going to Miami, you got people going to Padre, people just going on trips with their friends and everything like that. And here I am, I got my headphones, my computer, I'm listening to embryonic stem cells, how they come to be, all of this. I'm taking my notes, and I'm just thinking like, dang, people are actually having fun. But at the end of the embryonic stem cell video, when I actually realize, all of this information, I'm like, oh snap, I actually understand that. Then I get excited. So it's like, well, people out there having fun, but I'm actually, gaining new knowledge type thing. I'm becoming quote unquote smarter, as some people would say. So I actually get excited about that. I don't know if that technically qualifies me as a nerd, but yeah.
But if you're going in the medical field and just sciences in general, you gotta be somebody that's excited about that kind of stuff, because the payoff's minimal now, but it's massive compared to somebody that just goes for a 4-year degree. If you think about it, because that delayed gratification, like you were saying, is something that if you're going at 8 years or so and you love what you're doing, when you do get your, become an MD and become a doctor and do finally get the fruits of your labor, it just makes everything feel tenfold, even more exciting, I think.
The one thing about medicine that ideally I like is the fact that the way the world is set up, it constantly evolves, it constantly grows, technology, so forth, blah, blah, blah. So when I leave when I graduate medical school, the learning doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So as the world around me changes and advances, I also have the opportunity to do the same versus a different career path one may take. Ideally, you may not be required to advance with the world while it advances. Perhaps you may even be replaced by somebody who has been brought up in this era to already know this versus you who were before.
Yeah.
So you lack that. So you're easily replaceable.
So, okay, my question is, because I remember with, like, anatomy and all that kind of stuff, they were, I think I had Dr. Wayne, even though he's right next door right now, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
He probably in there asleep or watching videos. I think I hear him watching a movie.
Or Netflix or
He
something.
really be ducked off in the office hiding.
What you need me to do? Okay.
With the light off. Like it's not office hours. But it be like that sometimes.
Shoot. Man, but I had the class and we would go over certain systems, and I remember him saying that maybe a year, maybe 10 years from now, it's going to change. Certain things may be found out, certain things may,
Yeah, because although I'm studying for the MCAT, not everything that they're telling me is concrete. Like, they'll tell me something, they'll explain the theory or something like that, and they'll explain several parts of what they know now, and then maybe on the final bullet they'll say, well, we know more information about this. The other two, we don't quite understand it just yet. So ideally, me coming in, not only will I be serving the people, but I will also be serving the world as a whole, because I don't only plan to practice as a physician, I also plan to conduct research to contribute as well. So perhaps some of the things that the people who are in the videos in MCAT aren't able to fully explain, perhaps maybe I one day will contribute to it or contribute to something else.
Okay. So that's
So
a
it's
long,
like a win-win.
Yeah. And that's a long stretch from, because I know your story, everybody's story is different.
Mm-hmm.
And then to go from that of not knowing necessarily what you're going to do as far as, college, to now, that's phenomenal, I think. Real talk. Like,
Hold on. Not knowing what I'm going to do for college. Oh, you talking about in regards to...
Yeah, I'm just saying in regards to, like, your whole story. Because, like, I know my story, everybody's story is different. Like, I came here and...
Oh, I know.
What?
Low key, we could save story time for next time.
Save story time for next time?
Because yours might be long, but I definitely know that mine is hecka long. Like, hecka.
Because mine, I think it was normal in the beginning. And then it took a turn, like, in 2013. And that was around the same time we met up. And then it was like, it wasn't necessarily a downward spiral, but it kind of changed direction. And then it got back on track, I think, for me. Mm-hmm. And with your story, if it is as long as I think it is, it probably took a turn in the beginning, but at the same time, those lessons that you took in.
The way the story is set up, there has been several times. I actually, might sound crazy, I'm going into medicine, but I've been brought up to keep your issues in the house. Yeah. So, ideally for me, I didn't believe in talking my problems out to, say, a psychologist, something like that. But while being here and reflecting on how I grew up and how it's affecting me right now, and several other things that have happened while a college student, I was like, oh my God, like on Monday, when this weekend is over with, I'm going to the clinic and I'm going to go find me like a psychiatrist. I know they offer the services on campus for free. Yeah, but every time Monday came, I never did it.
But that's the thing about it, I think, especially in the black community and just African Americans in general. I think there's, like, whenever you say, oh, well, I don't feel right in the head or something like that, people tend to disregard it, I think. And I think people always...
Dang, we got to cut that too, because, dang, boy, I can't be putting people's personal business out there. But I was about to say that's funny because the situation just happened. But it's not my business. I can't do that. No, but anyways, we still got to cut it. Look, Henry forgot. They actually has to study for the MCAT at 5:30 because Ashley wants to get a 5:12.
Okay, well, and I was just looking down, and half this bad boy got recorded.
Half of it?
Yeah, so it's gonna be the camera sound over here. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but.
Oh, what you mean half? Like what we doing right now? Not recording?
Like that button wasn't red for half of this time. So basically, I'm gonna have to take whatever's over there. But 1 second.
Henry, sleep.
I'm just let it record this time the other way. But yeah, I would say, you know, even though it's a little bit shorter, it's about the same time.
People be thinking I'm their mom. I am only 23. I'm 5'2". I barely weigh 105 pounds. I am nobody's mother, but I do nag. I do nag.
My mom,
like Henry,
just
go home, take some medication.
I did take medication.
Next week, don't come up here breathing in the mic, okay? Don't be doing all of that,
No, but at least I backed away from the mic this time. That's the difference.
Henry, don't come back here with your allergies.
Look here. I can't control the weather. I can't control what's happening outside.
That boy sound a little country.
Look here. No, I'm joking. But no, I just got one last question for you before we sign off.
Boys better hurry up because I
know.
gave him an extra 6 minutes already.
Okay, so do you carry where you from with you?
Do I carry where I'm from?
And then we'll just have story time next time. We'll talk about some issues and some topics in the news next time. Just in the beginning, but we'll still have story time so we can just talk about and continue this situation because I like this conversation.
Do I rep where I'm from?
Yeah. Do you carry, like, I'm from Lamarck and I came here and then people ask where I'm from and all that kind of stuff. Do you carry where you from?
I'm from? That's so funny. So
even though you carry yourself a certain way.
So I don't know, that's funny. People, like, sometimes I talk different. So depending on the situation that I'm in, I may say different stuff. Like low key, hey fam, chill out, you tripping type thing.
Yeah.
So I talk like that, and then I switch it over and act like, quote unquote, I have sense and I'm actually smart. So they're like, hey, is that how people talk in Lufkin? And I was like, nah, that's just how I talk. I be trying to chill, so I slow it down a little bit. But as far as do I rep where I'm from, I'll tell you that I'm from Lufkin. But I've lived in Lufkin, Diboll, Central, and Corrigan. So I'm from East Texas. And I just generally pick Lufkin because I believe, for me, Lufkin had more happier or positive memories versus the other cities in which I lived. But Lufkin wasn't full of great memories. It just had the most out of whatever good memories it is that I had, in a sense, or have.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, depending on when you catch me.
Okay. Do you carry East Texas then? Do you carry like where you came from, where you were in?
Like, I tell people where I'm from. I don't. Do I act like the people? Every now and then I might sound a little country if you talk to me long enough, you know. And if you're from the country, then you know it slowly starts sliding out. Do I have country ways? No, I don't even think. Sometimes when I deal with people, they can't tell that I'm from Texas, or they wouldn't go figure that I'm from the country. So I don't know. I mean, it's a mix. I don't intentionally.
You don't disregard it, but at the same time, you're a person that
wherever I am, I just go with.
You
the
take
flow,
it with you,
like,
but you don't just necessarily be a person. You're gonna show yourself.
Yes. So I mean, and where I'm from, it needs something new, something different. Cause if I was carrying it with me, I wouldn't be here. I would still be there. So
yeah.
No and yes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. It's gonna be kind of odd with the camera because I know it's gonna be.
Henry messed up.
I messed up. Hey, it happens. And I'm looking right dead at the camera. I messed up. And I know the audio part, they're gonna be like, "What? I just cut out a piece of it." But again,
he was late and he messed up.
Hey,
you know what we call
I'm
him?
still working.
I can't say that.
I'm still working on it. Hey, I'm a work in progress.
But y'all know that word that you don't like to hear other people call you. You know, I'll let y'all figure it out. I ain't gonna call them that just in case somebody important listening.
But again, this is the GOLDBOX podcast. It's been Henry and Ashley. We still figuring out a nickname. And yeah, you can catch it on HENDOGmediadesign.com, iTunes, and we'll see you next time. And I didn't say this time, okay?
And you can follow me on the gram.
You can? I thought you got rid of it.
Yeah, I know, but when I come back from the
okay. So you in hibernation right now.
I could be social again. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll see.
Because I think it's still on the little name tag at the bottom.
Yeah. So.
But you ain't gonna get nothing new right now.
I mean, ideally, I did go to Instagram today. I'm not gonna lie about it because I was looking for somebody to do my graduation cap. But I did not download the app. I almost did, but I used the school computer so that way I wouldn't be tempted.
So you could just look on the actual web browser? Okay, that
now,
makes sense.
I did go look to see who has requested to be my friend, but I haven't been on there in a minute, and I think it's in alphabetical order now, so I don't see the most recent.
Yeah, no, so, it goes by who you follow last and all that kind of stuff, but...
I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, most definitely feel free if you need some entertainment. Well, I'm not much entertainment on the gram. I could probably entertain you on the Snap. It's funny. My Instagram name is Ashley Elise __, but my Snapchat name is the Snaps. And I know
but like people used to throw the curveball with the __. I'll be like, okay, like.
Nah, but my Snapchat name happened because I'm so behind. I was late in getting a Snapchat. And then on top of that, I didn't know that you couldn't change the Snapchat name. So I was like, okay, let me just put something real quick. And then the is because Ashley Elise Henderson. And then the Snaps. So it's Ashley Elise Henderson, the Snaps.
Okay. But, yeah. We'll catch y'all next time. And,
you gotta cut it.
Yeah. Bye.
He gotta work on that.